Welcome to Grandpa's Tiny Bonsai Studio. Here, every little tree tells a story. My grandpa has been growing bonsai for over 50 years in our quiet town in Japan. In this channel, I will be sharing his tiny creation and the peaceful world of bonsai. In this video, I would like to talk about the different sizes of bonsai and show you some grandpa's bonsai collection. First, what are the different sizes of bonsai? There are three main sizes of bonsai. The largest bonsai of the left is called Daihin bonsai. The middle bonsai is called Chuhin bonsai. And the smallest bonsai is called Shohin bonsai. A Daihin bonsai is defined as a bonsai that exceeds approximately 40 cm in height. The definition of the height of a bonsai varies according to interpretation, and a bonsai exceeding 60 cm in height is sometimes called a Daihin bonsai. This is a Chuhin bonsai. The height is about 20 cm to 40 cm. It is easy to grow and decorate both indoors and outdoors. And lastly, there is a Shohin bonsai. This is a bonsai of about 20 cm or less. Among the Shohin bonsai, the bonsai less than 10 cm is called Mame bonsai. This is what my grandfather makes a lot of. Mame means bean in Japanese. The tree is small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, but it takes years of care, patience, and love. Let me next share with you some of my grandpa's favorite bonsai trees. Each one is small but full of character. This is one of the famous Japanese pine trees called Nasu Goyomatsu. Grandpa grows this type of pine from seed to make bonsai. When Grandpa makes this bonsai, he is conscious of creating a shape that looks natural. To me, this doesn't look like the shape of a naturally growing tree. I grew up watching my grandpa's bonsai, but there are so many things I don't understand. I want to learn together with you all. This is the same Nasu Goyomatsu, but my grandpa has been growing it for 20 years. The surface of the tree is becoming rough and rough. This is an element that adds ornamental value to the bonsai. The wire has now been removed, but he is going to wire it again to shape the bonsai. This is Cape jasmine, also known as a kuchinashi. It gives off a sweet fragrance in summer. The pot in which this is planted is called a taiko bachi. Taiko is a traditional Japanese drum. This pot has a rounded shape like the drum. It is important to match the bonsai with the pot. This is a plantain lily called himegiboshi. Hime means princess in Japanese. As its name shows, this plant with its soft leaves and small flowers is very charming. This plant was grown by my grandpa for use as undergrowth. Undergrowth refer to plants that are decorated to complement the main bonsai. It also has the role of giving a taste of the season to the bonsai. This is a yamamomiji, a Japanese maple tree. It turns beautiful colors in fall. Even in this photo, some of the leaves are changing color. Grandpa's favorite part is the trunk. The thick trunk and bark, which took a long time to grow, are small in size but look powerful. This is the Orihime momiji, a variant of the Yamamomiji shown earlier. Orihime is the name of the princess in the traditional Tanabata story. It was given this name because of its beauty in fall, when the leaves change the color. I thought it was wonderful that the trunk was curved, giving it a sense of the movement and dynamism. There is also a maple called Maihime momiji, which is a sibling of the Orihime momiji. The difference is the number of the leaf lobes. This is an Issai akebi, a kind of vine that have small fruits. Unlike the bonsai I have introduced so far, the soil is raised. Grandpa made it as if it were growing on a hill. The leaves are round and cute looking. The pot in which it is placed was originally a plate for pickles. Grandpa seems to be thinking about bonsai while eating. This is a Chinese plant called Benishtan. I think the unique feature of this bonsai is that the tree is planted in such a way that the root can be seen. When I asked my grandpa why he made this bonsai in this shape, he said that he imagined it growing on the cliff. It looks like this. A tree with branches hanging down from the roots of the tree like this, with the tip of the trunk and branches above the bottom of the pot. It's called a semi-hanging cliff. A hanging cliff is one in which the trunk and branches hanging down below the rim of the pot. This imitates trees that grow on the precipitous cliff in nature, expressing the strength of the life force and the harshness of nature. This is kizumi, which is fruits turn yellow in the fall. This one has only been growing for about 3 to 4 years. The name of the plant, zumi, means dying, ki means yellow. When the fruit turns yellow, I want to introduce them to you again. This bonsai is also a semi-hanging bonsai, which means that the trunk and branches hang down below. My grandpa told me that the reason why the trunk of a semi-hanging bonsai hangs down is because snow piles up on the tree and the weight of the snow makes the tree hang down. Hearing this, I felt I understood a little more about what my grandpa meant when he said, "When I make a bonsai, I try to make it look natural." Bonsai is an interesting way to express a tree that exists in the harsh natural environment in a small pot. Finally, this is the Yatsufusa Sugi. This cedar is characterized by its small needle leaves and dense growth. It seems to be a good choice for bonsai beginners. This looks like a small forest. It makes me want to have a picnic under the tree. Every bonsai here was grown, trimmed, and shaped by my grandpa's hands. They may be small, but they reflect a lifetime of skill and care. Thank you for watching my very first video. If you enjoyed these tiny trees, please give me a like and subscribe. I will continue to share the wonders of bonsai and how to make a bonsai. See you in the next one from Grandpa's Tiny Bonsai Studio. Bye!